So hi everyone, welcome to this segment of Event TV. Today I'm going to talk to you about the different kinds of event planners that there are out there. So lots of people know all about the event planning world now, but I'm not sure if people realize the different market segments that we work within and the different skill sets that we have as a result. So I consider myself a third-party independent planner. So I am an independent planner because I work on my own with a small team, and I'm independent because I do not work for a larger meeting planning firm. So there's also event planners which work for a firm. They can work for event planning firm, or they can work for a corporation and they would represent that corporation, such as a bank or whatnot, and only plan events for that particular company. You can be an event planner, which is an association planner. So you either can be independent, where you work outside of the association, or you can be in-house and you can organize just association events. You can be an event planner, which specializes in incentive travel. So generally those event planners will either work for a larger event planning firm or they can work independently. There's also event planners which are in-house within venues. So typically I would call those as a venue coordinator, a venue planner. They work within a space and they work with third-party event companies and independent planners, and they actually facilitate the event within their space. And then of course there are people that plan social events. So wedding planners, or lifestyle events such as funerals. There's even divorce parties now. So there's an event planner for just about everything. I would say that these require different skill sets. Typically, if you are a third-party independent planner, then you would represent multiple segments of the market. So you might work with some law firms, you might work with some associations, some corporations, maybe even potentially do some private. If you work with a corporation, then typically you would plan, depending on the company you work for, obviously, but you would plan similar events every year. And sometimes corporate planners will outsource some of the more creative decor work and whatnot to third-party independent planners. And wedding planners, corporate planners are very different. I always say that when you are producing a corporate event, typically you are there to execute the values and the vision of the corporation, but usually the corporation is hiring a third-party planner because they want them to take care of the details. When you are planning a wedding, you are planning somebody's day and you are taking their vision of the bride and the groom, and you are the person that's executing that vision and putting together those logistics. So working in the private segment with weddings and social is very different than working in the corporate market. We can get into more details later, but that kind of sums up the different kinds of event planners out there. Thanks. Be sure to subscribe to Event TV below. We'll be featuring all kinds of event tips, trends, and things that you want to know about in the event industry. So stay tuned.